Yay.
Next slide. So as I said, it's an agenda that we started. I said the timing here is wrong. It's supposed to be 6 p.m. We have, this is the Telegram link is created for now. We'll put in the chat an email link also that if you want to come on board and communicate with us to make this thing work, you are really welcome. We'll have to discuss our timings and all the programs that we have to do here to get people in Africa and projects on Africa ongoing. Let's the next slide. Okay, so the agenda for the first one is purposely to make known the African Town Hall known that it's born. And then we are going to give you Catalyst updates because we are coming out of Catalyst. So we'll give you Catalyst updates and then we'll discuss ideas for moving forward with this Town Hall space. As I said, and I'll keep saying, it's not just for us, it's for everybody. So we are going to discuss how to move this forward and let it grow like the way yesterday. I was so happy with the Latin Town Hall. So, and then any matters. So you are here, you are invited, we want all of you to contribute and discuss whatever issues that will make those things successful. As I said, I'm going to paste the link to the proposal on Ideal Scale into the chat. And people can go there and then you can comment and add on. Thank you. From here, Emilia will take on and you take us to what we have for you. Thank you.
Thanks, Sophia.
Emilia.
Emilia, you're on mute. I think she's frozen.
Yes, I think.
Oh, no, it's good. Emilia,
Okay,
are you able to
thank
talk?
you. Welcome, everyone. Okay, all right. So we are going to talk about the purpose of the Africa Town Hall. The first one, I'll go through it. The first one is that we are going to focus on Africa. And since this is Africa Town Hall, we are going to talk more about issues in Africa. Anything that you think concerns Africa is what we'll talk about. And then we'll introduce Cardano blockchain and all related knowledge to members. Anybody who is on board will be able to know what Cardano blockchain is and all the other knowledge concerning even the other blockchains. So we'll talk about all that. And then this is a place for safe onboarding of new members in Africa. At least you know that this is a place that's when you come on board, you are safe. So that's what it means. And then we'll give you the introduction to Catalyst, the project Catalyst, where we deal with, we accept proposals for projects that are relevant to the development of Africa. Next slide. Yeah, we are going to talk about Catalyst updates. When we say Catalyst, we have, that is where we submit proposals for funding, and there's a process. So the update now is what I'm giving you. Right now, we have the submit proposal phase. We have these phases: submit proposal, refine, finalize, assess, QA, governance phase, archive. But currently, we've done the submit proposal. That is where all the proposals that you have, all the ideas that you have,
We sometimes
good.
lose the
You put it
connection.
together and submit it listed on the idea scale. Contact us and we'll get you onto the idea. So the idea scale is where you can do the submission of proposal. And then now we are on refine stage. That is where we give feedback from the members of the community. Everybody will read it and then give you some ideas or how to refine it or how to put in new things and remove some phrases or some things that were not done properly, just to help you to get a good proposal. That is the refine stage.
So these are some of the issues that we face.
That's where we are now. And then as
Okay,
you go
good.
on the
It's
proposal,
back.
and then you just submit it. Stages where community admin. Can I continue, Aishu? Okay.
Yes, yeah,
Can you
no,
hear
just
me?
yes, we can hear
Okay.
you now.
Okay, all right. So when we get to the assess stage, we have community advisors who do the assessment of the proposals. They mark it actually. They see if the proposal has an impact on the community. If the proposal is feasible, that is, if can be done, if it can be implemented effectively. And then the auditability, if it can be audited properly after implementing it. And then the next stage is the asset QA, where VCAs, we have veteran community advisors who also come in and review the assessments done by the community advisors. And that one, after that, we go to the governance phase where voters are voting the proposals that are relevant and that will also get funding. The voters are the ones who do that. And all these are done during the governance stage. And that is where also we get a list of the funds, the proposals which are going to be funded. And then that is where we also reward CAs, VCAs, voters, and referrals. So this is the governance phase. And then finally, we bring out those who get the funding. And then we end the cycle. And then we go into archive. So this is a summary of Catalyst updates. Yeah. Okay. So I think.
Yeah, so I am going to pick it up from here. So in terms of the updates, as time goes on, we will be adding sort of, you know, what the deadlines are right now. As Emilia said, we are actually in the submission phase for the first time ever. Submission refining is going on, you know, side by side, and the submission will wrap up around the 17th. So just wanted to add that as well. One thing that we also do, or we are planning to do in the Africa Town Hall, is that because we are quite highly aligned with Catalyst, we will be bringing you some Circle updates. So Circle, right now, we are in the version 3. There was version 1, there was version 2, and now we are in version 3. And basically what that is, you know, when we talk about the whole Circle, it's sort of community governance. You know, as we all know, a lot of the decisions so far has been taken by the implementing entity, which is IOG. And currently, there is this big push to get the community to have a bit more of a say. So that is what the whole Circle, you know, concept is about. And we've had our first meeting. So the first meeting was actually March 3. It was a really good meeting. But just to let you know, some of the representatives, we actually have Cardano Foundation on board. We also have IOG on board. So Bullish Dumpling, she's all over Twitter. Some of you may already know her. She's a Cardano ambassador, and she's been nominated by Cardano Foundation. to sort of be the facilitator between SECO and Cardano Foundation. We have Harris. This is the third, picture, and he is from IOG. Very easy to talk to, very easy to approach. We are making some great progress. And then in between here, we have Dimitri. He represents General ADA holders. Look out for him. He'll be doing after town halls, and he will definitely be reaching out to the community. Joey here is for tool makers and maintainers. So basically all the people in sort of Catalyst doing a lot of work, just the movers and the shakers, that is tool makers and maintainers. Somebody like Felix, we have him on the call. And I believe Tivo as well. They were previous in version 1 and 2. They were the tool makers and maintainers. They network, they build things. They're just amazing people. And then yours truly, that is me. I represent the funded proposers. We raised a few issues. So those are things that will be discussed in details in the coordinator meetings on Tuesday. And also we'll be doing some Twitter spaces. We'll be doing some after town hall as well. So look out for that. And then we have Race. Race, I believe, is for stake pools. He is also doing some fantastic work, and Nadia is for CA. So that is SECO. Let us all make an attempt to sort of engage. If there are anything within the community that, or within Catalyst that we feel, oh, you know what, I think that it would be best if this is done that way or the other, please, please speak up. Yesterday we were having a meeting and we totally agreed that Catalyst is a fantastic a macro sort of chasm of what the world is, or sort of a test tube. It's a good training ground for how we interact with the world, because if you can navigate your way very well through Catalyst, you are done, in terms of how your product will look to the outside world and how you can market and you can engage. It's a great training ground. So that is it. In terms of our circle updates, as I said, there will be more details in the various platforms. So just look out for that. Thanks, everyone. At this point, I think I'm going to hand over to Megan.
If I would add in the previous point, I think another cool aspect of Catalyst is that you don't only propose your own projects, but you can be part of a project and find your way of helping others and advising on your skill set and making revenue from that, and making connections with these projects, like to find teams. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tivo.
Amazing. Well, thank you everyone for being here. 28 participants. That's awesome.
Yay.
So this is, of course, our very first Africa Town Hall, and we're so excited to be doing this. We're pretty free to how we structure it. So this is the chance now where we want to get everyone talking, hear sort of from everyone here on what you would like for this town hall to be about, what the people who are joining Africa Town Hall want to hear about, to talk about, some ideas that we had that we would love feedback on. We were thinking about having sort of a short introduction as we did today, and then possibly breaking out into languages such as French, Arabic, Swahili, depending on what people are looking for. Maybe doing breakout rooms to brainstorm ideas around proposals, maybe a breakout room for developing strategy, just in general about how we push forward Cardano in Africa. So now I'd really like to open it up to everyone here. If you'd like to participate, give some feedback. Je pense qu'il y a quelques francophones parmi nous. Alors, vous pouvez signaler si nécessaire, on peut se séparer et faire aussi une autre chambre. Voilà.
Je suis là.
Ça, c'est Laurentine, n'est-ce pas?
Oui.
OK.
Donc, si vous voulez, on peut ouvrir le pièce déjà. Ou si vous voulez rester dans la pièce principale, vous pouvez rester ici aussi. Megan, qu'est-ce que tu penses?
I'm just curious if, parmi les francophones, est-ce que vous êtes aussi à l'aise en anglais pour aujourd'hui, comme ça, nous pouvons tous rester ensemble? Ou si quelqu'un n'est pas à l'aise, il faut signaler et on va créer
Yeah,
espace
je crois
francophone.
qu'on peut continuer dans une même pièce, si vous voulez. Pour moi, il n'y a pas de souci pour l'anglais ou le français, mais je crois que ce sera bien d'avoir à la fin quelques some rooms for Arabic and French, of course, because une grande partie de l'Afrique parle en français. Comme première langue. L'anglais n'est pas accessible, je crois, pour tout le monde. Mais sincèrement, je ne suis pas au courant des préférences des personnes qui sont là. Pardon si je ne me suis pas présenté, je suis Ilias. J'ai un petit projet qui a été fondé dans Catalyst Fund 7. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, Elias, thank you. Just really quickly to summarize, what he said is that he feels okay with English. So I think that for today, it might be nice to all stay together since it's our first meeting and we're really getting feedback from each other. That way we can all sort of have this space together, but going forwards, I would really like for us to to do those different breakout rooms. So thank you, Elias, for your contribution. He also mentioned that he has a project for recycling in Catalyst.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. I had a project funded in Fund 7, and I'm helping some friends and colleagues working on their proposal in Fund 8. Thank you.
Yes, that's very nice. I'm going to hand it back to Megan, but I think Thibault, you want to speak? Your hand is up.
Yeah. What I don't know, maybe it's too much to ask, but something I would look forward to from town halls in future is to see beforehand a bit of like agenda list of WADA umbrella or African bigger, wider like proposals I could get into, because I do sometimes get like thrown a document or list of all the proposals, but they're just titles, and yeah, I know reading is like is not my best part maybe, and having like a place to come and listen in person and asking questions directly is something I would enjoy more doing, and connecting teams from related to WADA and African.
Thanks. I think that's amazing. We'll make note of that. So should we, Megan, should I hand it back to you?
Well, I mean, really, I'm just kind of trying to facilitate the conversation. So if anyone else wanted to say something, I'll pause to let someone just grab the mic.
So anyone also who, like Elias said, he has a proposal, if you want to put it in the chat for people to have a look at it later on, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's do sort of a roundtable. Let's have fun. We heard that the LATAM town hall yesterday was like a party, Let's have a party here. This is a safe space. Let's whatever, we want to talk about. Let's just go for it. Felix wants to talk. Felix, take it away.
Yeah, I have a proposal to present. And the proposal to present is called Africa Town Hall. So together, So together with Mercy and Victor from WADA Catalyst Go and Catalyst 4, said, oh, okay, we'd love to have an African town hall and learn from our experience from the East, initiating the Eastern and Latin town hall as well. We have made some great experience, but we submit a proposal already for the African town hall, but we don't want to execute the proposal. We are looking really for people in the community taking charge, initiative and responsibility. And we are very, very happy to handle over the proposal once it's get voted and funded, hopefully. We can't ensure. But the main goal here is really to say the Africa Town Hall, we definitely want to support people to establish a whole own team and community around the Africa Town Hall as well, who take the charge of organizing the whole events for Bright Future. So if that sounds interesting for you and you would like to engage in establishing the Africa Town Hall, you are very, very invited. Thanks, Mercy.
Thanks for that, Felix. That's amazing. So this is for us, a town hall for the people, by the people. What's the third one? It's 3 for the people, something like that. Anyway, so we will have to
from the people for the people.
Right. So we will have to make it work. We need to figure out. Efia, did we put a Telegram link in the chat? Maybe let's repost it so that we can have some of these discussions, not just live here, but also in Telegram. And we can use any and every language, right now, because we have Google Translate, anybody can put in, it's whatever it is, whatever language, and we can all make an effort to understand it. But as Megan has said, in subsequent town halls, we will be doing the breakout rooms. Elias, do you want to go?
Yeah, so I just want to present myself and share some thoughts about Africa Town Hall from my point of view, because I think Africa is specific and yeah, we have some challenges different than other town halls. So I'm Elias Moussaid, so I'm engineer and project manager from Morocco. I worked in recycling and in chemistry, chemical processes, etc. And I joined the Cardano ecosystem in the half of 2021 and submitted a proposal 3 months ago in the Catalyst Fund 7 that I am leading with 5 other members. Yeah, and so we have partnership with Cardano for Climate, and WADA also helped us a lot. So thank you. About Africa Town Hall, I think the languages is necessary to have French. So I think a lot of people talk French or other national languages apart from English, and so breakout rooms in Arabic and English. We have 2 million people talking Arabic in North Africa, and I think more than that talking French. So we can do that in breakout rooms, but also in the main stage, I think we can talk both English and French. Yeah, this is the first point. The second is I read a report about the development of blockchains during 2021 and the adoptions, and for developing countries, emerging countries like Morocco, it's driven by peer-to-peer. So it's person to person. So we need to take that into consideration and see how we can bring our friends and our family first, because culture in Africa is more, I think, family and need human connections. So it will be efficient to bring our contacts to the blockchain. Yeah, as Cardano will be the financial operation system of tomorrow. Thank you.
Love it. Thanks. Anybody wants to step up? Efia is thinking that maybe we should just do introductions as well. Efia, what can you say? By the way, this brilliant idea came from Efia and Emilia, so we give them all the credit. And Felix is just amazing in terms of the work that he has done with the Eastern Town Hall, LATAM Town Hall, even I think the Pacific Town Hall as well. So he's giving us a lot of support. So thanks, everyone.
You're welcome. Yeah, I was thinking that if you could do a round table of people's views, that is if they want to talk. I don't know.
Somebody wants to speak Arabic? I'm trying to follow the chat. Is somebody wanting to speak Arabic right now?
نعم, yes, of course, I can speak Arabic. Yeah, I'm a Arabic speaking person. It's my first language is Arabic.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. You can translate.
Alaikum salam.
السلام عليكم السلام. شكرا جزيلا على استضافتي هنا في هذا اللقاء حول البلوك تشين. أرحب بالجميع الذين يتكلمون بالعربية وأتمنى التوفيق لهذه المشاريع التي حول البلوك تشين. Thank you. شكرا جزيلا.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe we should get Danny to also practice his Arabic.
Go for
Danny,
it,
we want to hear your version.
لا يمكن بكره بس not هلا. بعد حلو كثير الياس.
اليوم قبل غدا. أرجوك.
شكرا حبيبي.
والله حبيبي تأمرني.
This is amazing. I think next time when we do the breakout rooms, I'm just going to go to the Arabic room. I just like the rhythm and the music of the language. So yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so Anne, is it Anne? Yeah, Anne, please introduce yourself and then speak. Thank you.
Za jioni, jina langu ni Anne, nimetoka Kenya, East Africa. Nashukuru sana kuwa katika Kadano na tunafurahi sana kuwa kwa sababu Afrika imekuwa represented. Tuko hapa na ndugu yangu ambaye anaitwa Evans Kisanga, ametoka Tanzania. Asanteni sana. My name is Anne Gatende. Thank you very much for your invite to this. We're very excited about being in this Africa Town Hall. And I was just speaking Kiswahili, which is the language of East Africa. So Kiswahili is spoken in East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Congo, and some regions of Zanzibar, and so on. So I said I am here with a friend, Evans Kisanga is also here. Maybe he can also say a greeting in Kiswahili. They speak better Kiswahili in Tanzania than Kenya. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, we want to hear.
Hello, habari, jambo. Naitwa Evans Kisanga, natokea Tanzania. Nayo furaha kubwa, ni member wa Catalyst kwa muda kidogo. Nilishiriki kuanzia Fund 6 pamoja na Fund 7, lakini pia ni community advisor. Hello, my name is Evans Harrison Kisanga. I am from Tanzania. I've been a member of Catalyst from Fund 6 and I was also a proposer in Fund 7. I'm also a community advisor as well. I'm happy to be in this African Town Hall and I'm looking forward to collaborate. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, any more hands up? Should we, I'm going to call out names. I'm going to call Steve. Steve, do you want to step up and, just say something, what do you think? We weren't really expecting you here, but I was so glad when I saw you enter the waiting room and all the things that you do to support the work that we do. So yeah, go for it, Steve.
Yeah, so I'm Steve, and I guess sometimes I feel like in the Catalyst community, you know, which is really large, right? There's a lot of people and they think a lot of different things. So when somebody starts to say, oh, we shouldn't fund people in Africa or Latin America, I feel like the guy who has the rubber chicken and I hit them with it, you know, until they wake up. So that's my job.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely Steve's job. He talks very loud and clear everywhere in Twitter spaces and after town halls and swarm sessions. He does speak his mind. Anyone else wants to
Yeah,
speak
Steve,
up?
we're glad to have you on our side.
I know. Everyone
Maybe-
needs it. Everyone needs a Steve, right?
I'm honored to be here. I really have always appreciated, you know, the friendship and the open arms. So thank you.
Yeah. He's also a WADA advisor.
Yeah, I just wanted to maybe make a little bit more specific of a prompt, but if we wanted to go around, anyone who feels comfortable to just introduce yourself, maybe tell which country you're in right now, or maybe which country you're from, and then you can give any feedback on something that you would like to be included in the Africa Town Hall or anything specific. But you could just say hello and tell us where you're calling from. Me,
Okay,
I'm Megan. I'm from Cameroon, calling from Cameroon.
Nathaniel,
Sorry, go
I
ahead,
would
go
say.
ahead.
Hey, Nathaniel. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, Nathaniel, we can't hear you.
We will come back to Nathaniel in a minute. Oh, Nathaniel, can you speak? Okay, so let's go to Tita Farah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
Okay,
loud and clear.
Great.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I would like to say is that Africans have won on women participation. We have the women are the leaders here, so I'm very happy about that. And I think the second thing I would like to mention is about the diversity. That we all know that when things allow to just follow their own course, then it becomes very much centralized. And what we have seen, for example, what we have in Catalyst is most of the people who are participating, most of the funds that are going were concentrated on certain areas, and the efforts made to open up other areas, for example, like this Africa funds and like this group is really a very good initiative, I think. That effort has to be there. Otherwise, things would be concentrated in areas where they have the ability to play the system. And that we see that already, for example, in Catalyst, even in Africa, for example, for the Africa funds, for the last 2-3 funds, the things were concentrated in areas where people have actively can play the system that we have seen. We have to really make effort to counteract that kind of process or results. Even when we come, not only in the continent, when we come to countries, the same thing can happen. Things can concentrate in one area, for example, in a capital city, and doesn't go outside of that. So we really need to think very hard about diversity and how we can promote diversity in much more concrete way than just talking about it. One of the things to do is putting funds for specific areas. But geography is a very good measure of diversity. So I would like really to emphasize on that. The other thing is that not everyone uses Zoom or Telegram, or there are, for example, in Ethiopia, most people use either Telegram or Facebook. There are some Twitter users. So the ability to diversify on that area also is very important. We have to take into consideration these things. Diversity is really the most important measure of how much Cardano succeeds. Otherwise, if we can't succeed as individuals, we can't succeed as a small community from one area, but we will never win the war. This is about all of us coming out of the crisis we are in, and the whole world is in. So that's what I want to say.
Thanks a lot for that. I think that we will make use of technology going forward, just to stream. Maybe we could do a live stream to YouTube, to Facebook, and some of these other platforms. So thanks for that. Thanks. Okay. I think Nana Safo is next. I hope.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, I hope this is you know, the hands up is so in sequence. Is that correct? So if I just go by how the screen is, that works, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Now
good.
and after Jonathan.
Yes. Okay, now take it away.
Yeah, thanks very much. So personally, I'm really loving this particular initiative, and you know, I want to say kudos to you guys. You know, you guys are doing a very good job. So I'm Nana Safo, a member of WADA, you know, and I've been a member of Catalyst and, you know, Cardano since I'm 3 or so, yeah. And I really love the job that Cardano is actually doing right now, especially Catalyst doing for you know, all kinds of fields. You know, people are coming in with a lot of proposals and ideas from all over the world, and I really love it. You know, and I would just want to encourage everyone here. You know, once you are here, don't just limit the opportunity to just yourself. You know, try and extend your hands to the others. You know, bring them in. Let's create the family strongly, and then I'm sure that you know, today we are starting and we have about 34 participants, but you know, very soon, let's say in about 3 weeks' time, we are going to hit about 100 and then counting. So good job, guys, and then good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Nana Safo. Let's also remember to introduce ourselves and sort of where we are calling from when we get the mic. Nana Safo, do you want to do that? And then we can, you know, a short intro and where you are calling from.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Nana Safo, and I'm part of the WADA team, actually the University Ambassador for WADA, and I'm calling from Ghana. You know,
okay,
yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Hi, Jonathan. Jonathan Soa, it's your turn. Go for it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Kennedy Soa from Ghana. I'm the founder of Innovatech STEM Center, which is Ghana's leading STEM engagement program, providing high quality experiences for underserved communities in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics through robotics education. Nana Safo invited me here, and I'm very privileged to be part of this. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, next time if each of us bring one person, that would be amazing. So I think that's what we should, that's the homework. We each bring one. So Nana Safo, looks like your homework is already done. Jonathan, you will have to bring one person and then we just keep going.
No problem.
Okay, Mr. Swasisa, it's your turn. Go for it.
Yes, hello. My name is Nzolantima Swasisa, but you can call me, I should shorten my name. You can call me Nzola. And I am from the Congo DRC, the Republic Democratic of the Congo. And, but I live in Canada. So I came into Catalyst 5 months ago. I'm very new, so I don't know many things, but I came with a project called Lokole Education Center in DRC. That's Fund 7. And I got the funding, and I am starting already doing something there today. And I'm glad, and I've heard many people, we talking for Africa, we always talk about the connections, like the community, especially the people who are not connected to the internet. And then I am really, really interested on that area, trying to build a network for the unconnected people. I'm an electronics technician, and I worked on radio communications in many countries in Africa before moving to Canada. And here I work for the Department of the Defense, National Defense of Canada, as with ships, what you call them, the navies. So I work as electronic technician with the warships. And I am very happy. And if anybody is interested on building up local network areas for the people who are not connected to the internet, I am really into it, because millions of Africans, they cannot access internet, especially those in the village. And I am working towards those projects. Thank you.
Thank you. Nzola, you've already built something, haven't you?
Yes, we have built a box. We call it Lokole. Lokole is the name from the Congo. Part of the Congo, they use Lokole. It's a piece of wood the ancestors used to play sounds. It's like a piece of wood. They have sticks. They have sticks, and then they beat on that wood, and it sends sounds to nearby villages. And everybody in a nearby village, they can know which sound is which, what message is that waiting, it is a celebration, it is whatever it is. So they use Lokole. So I use the same name, but my Lokole will not be sending sounds. It is sending, creating a digital network like Wi-Fi. So anybody who's close by can connect to it. And it is a box that has educational material. I managed to download all the educational material from kindergarten all the way to secondary school, high school in the Congo. So everything is inside. They don't need internet. Once the box is turned on in a school or in a village or anywhere, it's a very small box.
Yeah.
So this is the box that I built. And this box contains all the educational material from the Congo. It has hundreds of books. It has English lessons, French lessons. It has videos of the math, the physics, and whatever. All the program that you can think in school, it is in this box. And once you turn it on, it will create a Wi-Fi, and anybody with a device, a cell phone device or iPad or whatever, tablets, can connect to it without going to the internet and can follow the educations. Everything is in here, like if it was an internet, Wikipedia, dictionary, you can access Wikipedia. It's very much as the Wikipedia. I compared it, the Wikipedia, I entered the Wikipedia on the internet, and compare it to Wikipedia here, it is all the same. You can search anything in Wikipedia without connecting to the internet. And it has an internal battery, and it lasts about 5 to 7 hours. And it can be charged with a solar panel, a very small solar panel. I have it far away, I cannot show you, but like a little book. it can charge this one. And it is very good for the unconnected people. Like in the Congo, we have about 100 million people, and only about nearly 20 millions are 20% are connected to the internet. And then those people, more than 70 million people, 75 million are not. So it is good for the Congo and other parts of the Africa where people are not connected. So we have built this one, and we try the first library. Since I built this one, the first library I am starting is in a Congo with the fund that I received from F7. So I will be sending out the report.
Sure. We would really be interested in what you're doing. In terms of scaling it to other parts of Africa. So thanks so much, Nzola.
Could I ask? I'm wondering how much that cost. Is that an expensive thing? Or?
Yeah, it is expensive because I am not a businessman. I am more of a humanitarian person. So when I don't know even the price, but when I built this, everything, all the material, it cost me, I have it on the internet on my website. I put every detail. It cost me about $266. Like, let's say $270, just the material, without putting up whatever. If I have to sell it and to continue building it, I need some help. I'm just a single person who work on things.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's expensive, but it's not crazy expensive. It's not like
because it is not for one person. If people can think it is for the community, it is say 100 people. And there is something that also I forgot to mention, besides all the material data that this box has, we created a special email. It is called Lokole email. It is like very much like yahoo.com, Hotmail, and we have lokole.ca, CA for Canada, lokole.ca. It's a special, very special email. So this box, when it is turned on in a school, people who are the students can send email to each other. Somebody at lokole.ca, that's the email. And you send email to peers. Anybody can receive email without going through the internet. And then if this box is, you put up a small modem, you plug a small modem right on the USB. You buy a Vodacom or whatever, Orange, whatever internet, you plug it here, then what will happen, anybody in the community, 100 people or 200 people who have sent an email to each other, they can send their email to anybody of us around the world. So this box will recognize that there is an internet dongle placed into it. It will send email to anywhere around the world. But the good thing is that $1 of data, like gigabyte, $1 will be shared by 100 people. Instead of each one paying $1 for his phone to send the email, but 100 people will share $1 in one box. So how cheap it is.
Yeah, I think that maybe in subsequent town halls, Nzola, we will get you to come and do a presentation. I think that would be fantastic.
Okay, thank you.
Can you put your contact and your website in the chat, please?
Okay, I will do it now. Thank you.
Should we go on to Bassaret? Please introduce yourself. Was that the right way to, the name? Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all.
Okay.
It's Bassaret by origin, Bassaret Ritsum. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, I'm just here to literally just introduce myself. I'm new to the to this forum and to Catalyst in general. I literally saw an invite on Twitter at 6 o'clock, and I just thought, well, okay, let me join in this. So I'm here. Looking forward to finding out more and also hopefully getting involved in the future and some of the projects some people are pushing out here. Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm looking
Perfect.
forward to giving out some ideas also. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Nathaniel, it's your turn.
Oh,
you have
sorry,
to-
apologies. I didn't say where I represent. I represent
Yes.
the Northeast African bloc named Eritrea. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And is that where you are calling from, or you are calling
No,
from
I'm actually
elsewhere?
calling from London, but yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm from. So yeah, hence my
Right.
interest in the African. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Great to have you here. Nathaniel, can you come off mute, introduce yourself, where you're calling from, and if you have, any ideas?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Nathaniel. I'm calling from Ghana. This whole thing is a great idea. I like the town hall meeting. I think at least it brings all Africans together, and it's also going to be an avenue. It's also going to be an avenue to help share assistance for each other, especially when it comes to proposal, and also doing campaigns for proposals that we think they are great, and maybe it may be happening in different countries, but if we see that it's good, we all promote it and help with African ideas to crouch it very well so that we'll be able to win funding across the continent. So I think that's something that we should also look at as well. And then I think earlier on, Elias was speaking, myself and Elias, we are.
Yeah, Nathaniel, yeah, I wanted to tell that, but I waited for you. We count on Nathaniel for our partnership in the proposal funded, our project. It's a decentralized application for recycling, and Nathaniel is leading our partnership activities. So because our project will work with different partners, NGOs in the ground that collect plastics, and industrial that will use it after recycling. So yeah, nice to be here, Nathaniel, also. Yeah. And in this town hall, it can be
go there.
Sorry, please.
Nathaniel, were you speaking? Yeah, it looks like we're having some lag from Nathaniel.
So
Elias, do you want to just wrap up that
this
sentence?
is I will follow up on what was said before, and this we can make a collaboration in this town hall. And I met with Nathaniel via Nana Safo, who helped us have completed the team. So we are foreign from Morocco, and Nathaniel is with us from Ghana, and we hope to work together and work with other proposals that are already funded or that want to be funded related to what we are doing.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
Great. So I think the conclusion of what I wanted to say has been done by Elia. So we can also collaborate among ourselves on different proposals, and let's see how best we can all work together. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Adding to multiply is huge. Alone, we can do so much, but every time, we synergize efforts, we synergize energies. I think it's just good for the continent. It's good for diaspora. And when we look at blockchain, there's a lot that we can use sort of the Africa situation. It's just the way that Africa is, it just gives the perfect ecosystem for us to develop solutions that, if it can work for Africa, it's very easy for it to spread to the rest of the world. I mean, look at what Nzola has done. So I think the whole thing is just supporting each other and making sure that we get things done. Okay, so it looks like Ken is going to be the last person to sort of introduce himself and say what he's doing. And then we might likely wrap this up. We are trying to keep it to an hour, just so when people hear Africa Town Hall, they're like, yeah, I need to go. You know, we don't keep people too much longer than we should. So let's hear from Ken. I think we lost him. Okay, Osh. Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
I'm from California, but I've been living here in Malawi since June last year. And I'm here with my wife, Elsie, and she's Malawian. You want to say something, or he doesn't want to talk, so.
Maybe next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken has been around. I think I saw him since Fund 2, actually. Have you gotten anything funded yet?
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
Can we have changed? We have to change this. Reach out.
Yeah,
to us.
we have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I also assumed, because you were doing these educational proposals, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, some of them were. Like, I'm also interested in, like, I study programming language design, so I'm interested in doing some different things with Plutus. So like other front ends to the Plutus core language was one of the proposals I submitted for Fund 8. So.
Okay, so you've put in something for Fund 8.
Yeah, put in 3. So
Okay,
we'll see what happens this time.
Yeah. Tivo here runs mini proposal workshops. He has a lot of tricks and assistance in terms of how to present our proposals. We're also doing this Africa Town Hall, obviously, with the Catalyst School. So we are hoping that we'll be able to bring a lot of training as well in terms of some of these solutions and how we can present them effectively for funding. And also, I forgot, I think it was Tefera, about the diversity. Was it, who was talking about diversity? Yeah, I think we need to, and these are, it's not just us on this call. I myself, a lot of people within the ecosystem, sort of trying to figure out a way to make sure that as many voices are represented in Catalyst as possible. So we are taking, it's baby steps, but a journey of 1,000 miles always starts with the first step. So we'll get there. I think that Osh is going to wrap it up for us. Osh.
Yeah, thank you. So I am Oshoma Abubakar from Nigeria. I joined WADA last year. Very happy to be part of this team, part of this whole.
Thanks, Osh. So Osh, I don't know how many of us have seen Afriks. Osh is a multi-talented guy. Right now he's in Abuja, he's in Nigeria. He used to be in Lagos. But he's really multi-talented. He writes, he draws, he designs, he brands. So yeah, it's always great to have Osh around. Okay, Megan, I'll give it back to you to wrap it up and close us.
Okay, amazing. Well, again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. We're finishing out with 34 people. How awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I definitely was taking notes on all this feedback. I think we'll definitely have those breakout rooms. I think one thing that's so nice, since we didn't do breakout rooms today, it was really nice to have everyone here in the same room together. So I personally want to think about how we can still incorporate that, as well as supporting people who do need, different languages. So thank you everyone for your feedback. If you have anything else that comes to you, I'm going to type in the chat, hello@wada.org. You can email us, hello@wada.org, to provide any other comments or just to get in touch with us if you would like to. A big shout out to everyone who organized it and I'll just say thanks for being here. The minute's up, so we better close it off.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you have a copy paste ability before it closes, I dropped in some links and Felix also dropped. So share that 1 minute and attention to the links if somebody wants to get them.
Okay, so thanks everybody and have a fantastic weekend. I think tomorrow is Swarm. If anybody is able to join there, you know, sort of lots of conversations go on there. Right now, the hot topic is DREPs. We need to get a lot of African reps on there as possible. I'm doing my bit, I'm on the circle, so I have done my bit. So everybody should just follow up on the DREP and let's try and get some diverse voices there. Also, finally, next week, let's all bring one, you know, each bring one, and then we keep doing that. So that is it. Thanks so much. We are really humbled and really appreciate all of you being here. Bye.
Thanks,
bye,
everybody.
bye.
Last notice for
Yay,
tomorrow.
yay,
Because
Felix.
tomorrow we don't have a Swarm session because tomorrow we have the Challenge Fest. Means we have the challenge teams coming together, providing open spaces for you as proposer where you can get an early direct contact with Catalyst experts, so on the challenge team. And they are there to help you in an early stage already to draft, refine, finalize your proposal. So if you plan to submit a proposal for Fund 8, definitely join the Challenge Fest. I will add a link here. And hopefully your challenge will be represented by a challenge team and you can count on the full support from the community.
Perfect. Thanks for that. And Daniel, Danny, that's what I call him. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate, you know, with all your busyness for making this. We appreciate you.
Very much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. See you next week, same time.
Good job, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
What is a weekend?
Tibor.
Welcome to Catalyst.
Time off, my friend. Time off. Have a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.